When you were arrested, the first time, they had mercy on you the way they tell us God will have mercy on those who are made to repent, so your time served was brief. There was something different about you when you got out, and I always wondered if the penitence you were served was an ass fucking by some thick dick prison guard, but I never asked. You see, you were my first true love. You were my first real kiss. But even then you said, look, baby, my hands are rough and callous, so I should have known it, right? Bad luck has a hell of a shake. When you got arrested the second time for heroin possession, you got 3 years. I had really high hopes you would use the time to take up a hobby, like chess, or needlepoint, or weightlifting. But when I visited you, I learned you can get away with smoking crack in prison because it doesn't have a smell. When you got out, you buried your pipes and your needles in your mother's garden out of a sudden interest in living past 30, and you stayed clean for 1 glorious month. But then we both remembered how much fun it is to be an addict, to be piss poor, drunk, and ugly, but never alone. So we robbed the university's pharmaceutical department blind and continued to use ourselves brain dead. When 2 friends got murdered and 1 more OD'd, it was finally enough to scare me straight, but truth be told, I never wanted death the way you did. The day you told me you'd rather stay high than stay with me, I learned the lesson any woman who loves an addict, any woman who loves an addict has got to learn. Love will not ever be enough. It won't. So I went and did what any brand new 12-stepper ought to do. Got my first tattoo. It says, set free across the most sacred bone of my spine, because I was trying to convince myself I could stand to be without you. And you know what? I can. My life's really good now. Last I heard, you burned your face off freebasing crack. Rumor has it, you got nailed for breaking and entering about a month ago. And fuck if I didn't have to hide my own car keys to keep from driving the 400 miles to bail your ass out. You know, they say the reason it's so easy to get hooked on heroin is because the high is never as good as it is the first time around. So you keep doing it again and again and again in some desperate search for that first ecstatic moment. And even after years of being clean, that drug still spits game with the best of them. Baby, I still love you. I still think of you every time I kiss. I still think of you every time I fall in love, because you were my first. It's never been the same.